Hey, welcome to Maximum Bat Speed. I want to do this video here on the role of the legs, the role of the front knee and extension. I get emails quite often regarding from parents or from players that they're struggling with getting a full extension or an elite extension. And a lot of the problems, what happens with players when they they're not able to achieve a high level extension, it has to do with the lower body. Okay, the lower body has a lot to do with the full extension, and also too the upper body as well. But one of the reasons also would be the lower body. So providing you have a pretty high level upper body mechanics, and if you don't, watch my videos. I explain that in great detail, how to get that separation and that pullback and that great hand path. So let's now focus more on what's going on with the lower body. Now, the first thing I'm going to show you is this. Now, watch what's going on right here. As she transfers her weight right here, watch how the weight goes out to the outside of her front foot. Okay, now watch what's going on. You can see here it's obvious that the weight is starting to transfer to the outside of her foot. Okay, you see that? So this is one of the first things you should understand. And the way you do that is when you transfer your weight, you need to use your lower body correctly in regards to the weight transfer. So what should be occurring is this. You should feel like a pressing action going down from here, from the ankle, and from the knee. And I tell my students, try to feel as though your back knee is going into your back heel, okay? Your back knee is going into your front heel as you transfer your weight, okay? And that's a good feeling to have. And you need to do this slowly and methodically at first when you first start applying any kind of a new move, okay? Now, providing you're doing that, once you get to heel plant, what should happen is this. You get to heel plant and your head should not move anymore. So you can see right here where she is right here. She's going to just stay there from the heel plant on. In other words, you don't want to leak forward like this. What happens to many players, they get the heel plant, they start leaking forward, the front knee starts to leak forward, and next thing you know, if you're video recording yourself and you were to pause the video, your front knee would be over your front foot, or it would be worse, it would be out here. Okay, this is called leaking your load or leaking your front axis. Okay, you don't want to leak your front axis. That is a killer move when it comes to an elite swing. Okay, so again, providing you do this correctly, this is going to help you greatly. All right, so again, you get to heel plant, your weight's going to shift a little bit to the outside of your foot, and once you get there, what you should have is this. You should have an angle. If I draw a line going straight down, there should be a gap between your knee and your ankle, just like you see here with this young lady right here, okay? Now, when you do that, what that is going to allow you to do is get into a beautiful rotation from that blocking of the front side, okay, from your leg angles and everything being correctly. It's going to allow your back pelvis to catch up to the front one immediately, therefore giving you tremendous bat speed through the ball. This is why I teach that release, okay, that release of that back foot. Now watch her back foot right here. Watch how her back foot just sort of slides against the dirt right there. See that? This is beautiful right here, and this is what I teach. And the reason I teach it, again, is because it allows the hips to release properly for maximum power through the ball. Because if you're not doing this, you're going to deprive yourself of the opportunity to use your hips correctly. Now, by releasing that hip and blocking that front side, like I just said, and letting the elbow work up to the height of the mouth, okay, then again, using the lower body correctly here and not letting your front knee leak over your front foot and not letting your head go forward, you're going to be able to hit to and through the ball with maximum power, maximum rotation, so that when you get to full extension, just like she is right here, you're going to hit off a front axis, okay? And by that I mean this. If I draw a line right here going up her body like this, you can see here what I'm doing right here. Now, watch what's going on right here. I'm just going to draw some circles here for you to represent certain parts of the body. Now, this is her knee right here, okay? And this is her belt buckle. This is her logo right here, okay? Now, this right here, what you're seeing is hitting off a front axis. In other words, everything is in one line right here, rotating beautifully through to and through the ball because she's using her body correctly. Now, I'm going to just draw some lines here to show you what happens when you do not use your body correctly, okay? What happens is, like I mentioned earlier, a person or a player's head starts to leak forward, okay? Usually what happens, the belt buckle stays back right here, the knee starts to creep forward, again, like I mentioned earlier as well, and then the foot is down here. So what happens is this. Now you see that the knee is here, the belt buckle's back here, and the head is here. Okay, this is not a front axis. This is kind of a jackknife kind of a look, and the reason why this occurs, and a lot of coaches don't like me sharing this, because a lot of coaches teach this, and they teach that they want their players to keep their foot back, where they're literally squishing the bug to some degree back here, not allowing the hips to rotate. Now, I used to teach something similar to this many, many years ago, but I'm telling you, it deprived the players of maximum potential in their swing to allow, again, the back pelvis. Again, watch what's going on right here. And this is very important. Now watch what's going on right here. When you do not allow the back foot to release right here, what happens is you don't allow the hips to square up, where the belt buckle squares up to the pitcher right there. See that? So again, this is very important. You must allow your hips to naturally rotate and let that back foot release. Don't force yourself to leave your foot back here again, or you're going to deprive yourself of this maximum ability to get to this beautiful extension right here, like you see with this lady right here. And again, I'm not trying to offend coaches, and I'm not trying to do anything here other than to share with you what I've been teaching for many years now, and what has helped my students to get to a higher level. I work with college players. I work with a lot of players nationally that have changed their mechanics of getting stuck back here, and I've received tremendous results in regards to allowing the hips to work correctly, by allowing the lower body to work correctly. Now this video right here, I'm not getting into too much great detail, but I did a 2-hour and 45-minute video teaching a player how not only to get the setup correctly, but to get everything from step by step in order to build the swing so it can stick and be able to apply it under pressure. Now, the thing that you have to understand here, this all takes time. It's a process. There is no magic bullet. Everything is a process of getting rid of old swing flaws and applying new swing flaws. New swing mechanics. And it is a grind. The players that work the hardest, the players that put in the most time, will develop into elite players if they work hard. I truly believe that. Now, the thing that you have to understand is this, that just because you're athletic doesn't necessarily give you the opportunity to get to a higher level. I've seen many players that are very not athletic, and they end up becoming very elite players because of hard work, and I truly believe you can do this as well. Now, again, I did a 2-hour and 45-minute video. You get a free 20-minute swing flaw video with it. I hope you subscribe to my channel if you like what you're hearing here. There's a lot of videos for you to learn, and I hope that you continue to watch my channel. Thank you so much. Have a great day.